So what we are going to discuss today, just I want to make this as two parts or three parts. We'll see that. What is SOC? Okay. What are the rules in roles in security? Like who is a security analyst, engineer, architect, incident reporter, penetration tester, security consultant, like that. What is SOC structure? Once, okay, SOC structure and which type of teams are there? Red Hat, hackers, purples, okay. Threat intelligence, okay, there are subtopics. What is CII? It's very important in security. CII, confidentiality, availability, integrity, okay. What is zero trust? What is SIEM, event management, okay. In that one, what are the points? What is SOAR? What is SOAR? What is a firewall? The base. What is a firewalls? What is EDR? Example of EDR, IDS, IPS. Okay. Then again, we'll see what is the DNS. We know that one. Okay. And few other topics. Okay. So this is we are going to discuss today about all these points. First of all, next parallelly, also we're going to see what are the SIEM or SOAR tools. Use it. Okay. That will cover the major part of the topic. Yeah, 1 second. So what is SOAC? 1 second. Okay. SOC, Security Operations Center. Security Operation Center. Okay. This means it is centralized one. You can able to monitor and manage all your organization security related things like security compliance incidences. So in IT companies is like a high-tech control room where a team of experts works to protect companies' computers, data, network from end users. What is it? Security Operations Center. So it is centralized for entire your organizations. Field monitoring, preventing, managing. Okay. So monitor your network, your data, everything from everything. We do it from one single place. Okay. If any end user comes, means anyone trying to attack your network, your applications, your data, any threats came up. So we analyze it and we try to prevent it from happening or reporting what is happening. This is SOC, Central Isolation. In IT companies deal with a lot of important and sensitive information such as customer data, business secrets, And financial details, if information fall into wrong hands, it causes serious problem. To explain also, blindly I can't explain. Okay, I will do it. Okay. Just yes. What is in SOC? What it will do? Watches over the company, investigate problems, stop threats in their tracks, keep the company safe. So SOC is was 24/7. Okay. What are the incoming packet? What is outgoing packet? Incoming mails, outgoing mails. Everything they will watch it. In a company, what are the things coming inside from inside are going outside? What packets are going? Is it contains any any thing like a malware, spywares are there inside? Okay. Or what data is they are sending outside or from coming inside? Is any suspicious things are there in that data? Okay, analyze it. If you have any doubt, put it into this vault, right? Like a chest. Some people use chest word, so in some people use vault. So move to the chest or move to the vault and analyze it. And once you find there is now nothing, no problem, then we approve to be in the network. Otherwise, we'll destroy it. We'll remove that completely from our organization. That is what it is as centralized system. It is. Yeah, you can read it, guys. Just why I'm telling, just I'm trying to explain what is what. So once you read, you will understand what it is. It's like correctly say what is SYT, detection and prevention. People, process, technology. People, process, technology. The people, SOC staffed by a team of cybersecurity experts. The people are there. People knows about a networking, application, services, and security related kind of stuff. What are the security kind of stuff? Different kind of um, definitions of viruses, malware, spywares, trojans. Okay, so they know the definition, so they will check. Is it what kind of packet? It's what kind of any suspiciousness is there? Okay, any miscellaneous things are occurred. Is anything why we are getting different this kind of attacks? What is the source of attacks? So they will. There is a people knows how to what to do it. Okay, they put a set of rules to do what. So not like a yesterday we are tried this extended access list. We block all the network or we open everything. Okay, it's not like that. It is there's a set of rules to follow. How to proceed, how to verify when it has to be approved, when it has to be answered. Like you got some incoming packet and you got a doubt and you keep it for 1 or 2 hours, but maybe it is very important one. It's not a issue. It's not actually not any virus kind of stuff. And you are for approving to that packet or you are removing that one, but it is very important for your application. Okay, so we have to follow the set of rules. What is what is this? Set of rules and procedure to handle any security instance. Any issues occur also how to proceed, process this particular incident kind of stuff. Technology, we use different kind of softwares or tools to monitor your companies, organizations, okay, their network. The network means, guys, network means not only just a network switch or router. Network means entire organization infrastructure. Okay, means your servers, applications, storages, your datas, okay, everything. Will monitor it and as well as will verify. So anything, any activities is suspicious activity, incoming packet, outgoing packets, application. Okay. So anything is suspicious, we'll find it with the different tools we are using it. Like a antiviruses. We can best example is tools like an antiviruses, um, other centralized monitoring system, centralized in security systems. We can do it. In cyber security, so different roles also there. Roles in the cyber. Like first we discussed about people, right? So the people we are discussing. Who are those people? Security analyst, security analyst, security engineer, security architect, incident reporter, incident reporter, administration tester, security consultant, chief information security officer. 1 second, guys. Okay. Okay. Chief Information Security Officer, CISO. Okay. CISO. Yeah, to become CISO, it will take time, and there's lot of courses are, a lot of modules are there. So definitely, there's totally 8 separate modules are there to complete this certification. If you want to seek career towards security side, guys, already I told go to the NetAcad. You already created. Most of you are created account in the NetAcad. Okay. So in the NetAcad, introduction to cyber security, like you want to know about just cyber security, you can do it. Before you start, they will conduct one test. Just try the test, know the test, and you can able to understand this kind of things. What I'm saying is, yeah, there is some certification from Cisco, paid certificate, but the course is free. You can learn those modules freely from NetAcad. First, learning is important. Certification is next. Okay. First, learn, understand, and then any possibility do certificate later once you are become good hands-on kind of practicals you have done, and you will also see some real time. Once you are working, you can see the real time. So within 1 or 2 years, so you can try to move your career towards the security also. Some people, what they will do it, they'll learn everything outside some institute, ethical hacking or cyber security concepts, and they want a job directly on the side. Of course, that I'm not against to anything. Okay. But best chance is once you are in an organization and you can choose any field in the infrastructure related, any field you can choose and you can grow into that full. Very easy. SOC manager. Again, this is structured, red team, blue team. Okay. But these are the people who are working in the cyber security. Security analyst. Analysts are like detectives who look for a sign of cyber attacks. So what are the packets are incoming? Okay, through the monitoring system, what are the network monitoring system? NP, network performance monitor, network performance monitoring systems are there. Okay. Other monitoring system like QRadar, um, Wireshark, Wireshark, just tools. We'll go to that different tools. Okay. In a cloud-based tools also there. So what we do, so the first thing is to monitor your network. What kind of packets are coming? Okay. They monitor the company's computer network to spot anything suspicious. So what they will do once they found it, so checking security alerts, investigate potential threats, helping to fix any security issues they find. Okay. So more packets are coming, or maybe a specific network is keep on goes down, or more once a server suddenly what it is on that interface, more traffic is generated, incoming traffic is generated. Okay. So like that, so any suspicion is there while monitoring, any suspicion, immediately you have to verify that. Immediately send alerts. Okay, send alert for investigation. What is this? From where it is generating? Is a really real traffic or a kind of a DOS attack or a DDoS attack? So find it. So what is the potential threat? Then neutralize it. Okay. Try to fix the issue. That is a security analyst. Security engineer. Okay, there is analyst and engineer. Security engineers build and maintain the company's security system. They design, set up tools to process, protect company from cyber threats. One second, guys. Sorry, understood. Okay. What is analyst will do? We will monitor, and if you find any suspicious activity in your network, so he analyze it and try to fix the issues or prevent it from anything happen next. Okay. But engineer will set up something, a process to prevent from occurrence of these things. Okay. So the design and set up tools and process to protect company from cyber attacks, like a installation of firewalls, IDS, IPS system, intrusion prevention systems, okay, anti-malwares, antivirus things like anti-malwares, antivirus kind of system. So then any this specific type of threats will occur, so automatically it will be nullified. Okay, and physical and network both wise access preventions. Like we create ACL like that. Okay. Security architect. Okay. So the engineer will develop to prevent from any attacks, and architect will design the overall security strategy and framework for your company. Okay. Security architect will design overall security strategy and framework for your company. Okay. So what are the rules and regulations? How it should be there? The policies, what networks should be connected from inside outside, like they will create a rules. So based on the architect, the engineer will do that well, what kind of tools we should use it to avoid this kind of issues will occur. Incident reporter, this is very important. Okay, so analyst and incident reporters generally in the L1, L2 levels only. Okay, incident responder are like emergency responder who made cyber attacks, who handle the cyber attack when they are occurred, they act quickly and fix problem and minimize the damage. Sorry, it is incident responder. Any incident is occur. What is an incident? Issue. Any security issues occur. A security analyst analyze it and report or send an alert. Okay, this issue is occurred. Okay, if he can be an incident responder. Okay, sometimes we can see the people individually or combined as the incident responder. So immediately we'll fix that from further damage occurs. Okay, immediately you fix that kind of incident responder who is going to resolve that kind of issues. Penetration tester. Penetration tester. Of course, architect pro- given a policies architecting the security system. Engineers develop that security system. Are you sure? Are you sure that is really working or not? If any end user comes, are you receiving any alerts or not? Is it prevented before it is attacking on anything or any damages occur? Or is it can be prevented? Okay? Or is it reported? Or it can be handled immediately. How can we understand? By testing only. Okay. So who is going to test this penetration tester? How securely you build your infrastructure, your network. So who is tested the penetration tester, also known as ethical hackers. Ethical hackers are generally hired by the organization only. Try to break into the system to find weakness before real hackers can exploit them. Okay. So how strong your security system is there. So they try all the different ways to find many weaknesses are there to coming inside your network. Okay, that is penetration testers will do. Security consultant. Your organization, you're not able to hire this architecture engineer and all, but so it's not required to be for every organization need a security uh, person in-person security, but we can take the consultants. These consultants provide expert advice on how to improve company's security. So they will check it. What are the weak links are there? What are the possibility of attack on your network? What are the possibility of your data can be compromised? Okay. Do you have any backups, separate backups, which is offline backups? Keep your data backup in offline. Your backup is also online means your original data, backup data, both can be done. So some organizations, mainly big organizations, like a banking sectors, okay, what we say, banking sectors, any serious organization which is involved more related to the money, trading organizations, okay. So every data is very sensitive data, right? What they will do, they'll keep their data into different disaster recovery locations, different data centers across the world. They put their data, then make certain data centers. Certain data is completely offline. Means they take a backup, put it into that location and offline, and take a backup like that. So why it is offline means, so some attacker comes, attacks your original data, no problem, we have a backup, so we can replace the original data with your backup. But there also attack, complete the attack is happen, means the multiple data centers also multiple, including original running data and backup data also got. So what they will do, they plan for offline backups. In case any attack is happened, still we have a backup data is there. So that's why the backup is also very, very important. Okay, they access current security measures, suggest improvement, where to improve this kind. So direct consultant service. It can be within your organization, or maybe you'll take it from separate organizations. For example, there is a HCL company, or maybe a Cognizant, or a entity data. So people like, for example, Savandis, we have our own security, we have our firewall, we have our monitoring systems are there. But still, maybe what are the any other possibilities? Lot of applications are running. What is the possibility of risk occurs? Risk analysis, risk treatment, risk analysis, risk treatment. What is the risk involved in this? What are the possibility of risk analysis? Then risk treatment means how to prevent this thing can be happen. Okay. Security can, they will provide an advice to your organizations. CISO, Chief Information Security Officer, is the top person in charge of all security efforts in the company. So is a higher person. So who will decide what? They oversees entire security team in your organization. So different security teams are there. See what security team, what tools, what they are doing, what kind of reports are coming every day, how many incidents are occurs. Okay, how many are resolving, how many are fixing. Okay, what kind of prevention system, how it is faster, it is working. So you just look after all these things. As I said, no. So what are we discuss like analysis tools, responding tools, okay, incident responding tools, okay, designing tools, everything will as a different modules are there. To if person who knows all these areas of knowledge, experience, he become a CSO. Setting a overall security strategy, ensure all that company security policies are followed. So your CSO is also a security engineer, architect, engineers, SOC manager. So security operational center manager oversees day-to-day operations of SOC. They make sure that SOC team is working. Okay. So that SOC team, so of course we know that's coordinate incident responses, ensure security monitoring tools used correctly. And don't worry guys, just I'm reading some points I am trying to explain. Okay. That's it only. Okay. Just today is a relaxed day for you and me. Okay. Just what is that? We should know. That's it only. We are not give doing using our full brain capacity. We are not using today. Okay. So yesterday, till yesterday, uh, till yesterday, you guys are use your full potentiality of brain, or sometimes it is confusion and all. And I'm also trying to make you more understand. Explaining this, that, this. Okay. So today we are not doing that one. That's why I'm just putting and just try to explain one hour wise. Later, once you read it, you will feel like yeah, okay, we know this one. Just we'll go next. But compulsory it is compulsory. We should know. That's the part. Yeah, still SOC architecture, red team, blue team, purple team, incident response team, threat intelligence team. Also there. Okay. So teams in SOCs. Their job is to simulate real-world cyber attacks to find weakness in the company's security. What are the possible attacks are there? Okay. So try from outside to inside. What are the possibilities are there? Even you put a firewalls, securities, ACLs, you create it. Okay. In a firewall also, what we create ACL only, access control list only. Okay. This control list only you are creating. So which network is allowed to access, which is not allowed to access, which port is allowed to access, which port is not allowed to access, which system is allowed to access, which system is not allowed to access. Okay, that is we are creating. But there can be a lot of loopholes in it. Application compromisation means we seen that web application also. For example, your organization, website, web application is there. You put it in a public, people are accessing the website. They're accessing website, not web server. They're accessing just the website, right? Enter web server, they can't able to access. But in that web application, there's maybe an application related. So people can able to enter into your server. Through that server, they can also enter into your network. So what are those possibilities? Right. What is the possibility of attack your backend database server? Possible. If you are there interacting to one interface, from there they can also interact. Of course, they can't come inside because your allow port number ATR443 HTTPS or HTTP. You are not allowed 3306 for a MySQL database or backend one. But still, through one way or other way, they will come. Possibility of entering is there. Is it possible or not? How many ways it is possible? If it is possible, try it. Yes, we can able to do it. Means how to prevent it. Next level is it possible? I close my door. I put a lock in it. What are the possibility of someone comes and break my lock? Or maybe what is the possibility of unlock it? Okay. So check it. So then we'll do another security measure. And maybe we'll change our security measures. Okay. This is red team will do that. What is blue team? They monitor for any sign of attacks, respond to any security instances. Okay. So what is the blue team will do? So monitoring the entire infrastructure and wait for any security related issues are occur. Okay. Any attacks are occur, any suspicious activities are occur. If anything occurs, they will immediately respond and neutralize the threats immediately. That is blue team. Okay. So red team is trying to attack, blue team is trying to prevent. Purple team, the combination of red and blue team. So they improve overall security of the company by sharing information, coordinating their efforts. Of course, this purple team is like a blue team and a red team. So if you combine both, it's a purple team. So they will do it. So they will try. So what are the possibility of attack this network? Okay, can we introduce? And of course, what kind of issues? How we will understand if any user comes? Is it able to detectable? Okay, how you can able to detect? So if you can able to detect means how to can able to prevent it. Okay, so there's a one line is there which is beautiful. Like is prevention is better than cure, but we cannot prevent everything. So one is detection and neutralization. Another one is prevention. So instead of wait and neutralize, okay. So one is you make sure you can able to detect everything that's any intrusions or issues or occurs, so we can able to detect. So your detection is very important. Once you able to detect, if you detect anything, you can able to neutralize it, right? We can fix it. We can fix that issues. That is one thing. Second is in the cyber security always. Second one is prevention, detection, prevention. Two systems are there, separate. Okay. Incident response team. They investigate what happened, contains problem and work to fix it, of course. So any issues occur. So when it is any alert is generated or maybe once the team is reported, there is some issues occur. So then this response team means that analyst only will respond and neutralize the issues. Threat intelligence team. They track hackers' tactics, vulnerabilities, and new type of malwares. Threat intelligence team. Someone is trying to attack your network. So from what is the origin of that one? Trace back their roots. From where it is generating. The what way they are following, what kind of rules they are following, what kind of coding they are following, okay, methods they are following, okay, how they are reaching directly. Okay, if I try to attack from my system, okay, to some network, a remote network. So once they are find what is this intelligence, they will try to route. So from where this packet is generated. Yesterday we discussed NAT and PAT. People don't know what is your private IP. They will get to know about my public IP only. So simple public IP, even that public IP is belongs to multiple users. My laptop public IP, my mobile phone public IP. Okay. So like that, multiple devices, multiple people, multiple connections use same public IP under one ISP. So we don't know which is your public IP. Okay. Which ones that public IP is, from which public IP it is generated. Other side they will know it, but they don't know which device, which system, which person, because inside private IPs, right? The ISPs maintain logs, particular request from here to the destination when it is generated. Okay, from which private IP, with what public IP, what is their port mapping. So based on the date and timestamp, so they will follow back. Immediately they will trace it. Up to your ISP, they can able to trace it, but in the ISP, so they will ask for the records from last 24 hours and mainly on what time of attack is happened, they will find it. So that's why the attackers generally use the VPNs. Okay, multiple globally spreaded VPNs, multiple countries VPNs. The route between these VPNs to make it difficult to trace back to their roots. Okay, So that is a thing. It is actually what they will do it. And but what is this threat analysis? We'll do it. So they analyze. So what is this? From where it is generated? What kind of code? What kind of any signatures, vulnerabilities? Okay. What kind of malwares? What kind of thing? If it is attack your network, what could be the possible things will occur? Okay. How to neutralize? Okay. So their goal to provide other teams with valuable information, helps them anticipate and prepare potential threats. So this threat intelligence team helps this both purple team, blue team, red team. So what kind of these new viruses are there, new malwares are there? Okay, this kind of attacks or possibilities there. So they will explain them. These are the new things are coming, or this kind of attacks are happened earlier, so we can also test our network from in a future. If this kind of stuff things will occur, we can also prevent it. Okay. Oh, your type of hackers. Type of hackers. White hat hackers, black, okay, black, gray hat hackers, black hat hackers. So usually three. White hackers, white hat. That does not mean they are wearing white hat. Okay. So there's a different type of people. Hackers, hacking is not legal or not a illegal kind of stuff. So different. So the person perspective, I already you have heard about the hackers, different types of hackers, right? So different people with their as a professional base or maybe fun base. Um, Mainly, I don't like this hacking subject. I don't more than installing a server. I like the server services, network configurations, than the security part. Okay, so why? Because it's I still feel it's security. This ethical hacking, this hacking kind of subject is more for a psychos. Okay. It does not mean psycho subject. It's actually psycho subject. You have to think in a different way. Normal people think very straight line, right? So simple. Click on install button, install, configure. Okay, check it working or not. Okay, configure IP route. Okay, check the IP route working or not. Right? That's a straight line we are thinking. But in a security, people thinks very different. So people won't think normally they are almost like psycho people. So psychotherapy. But it is still very, very important because of to prevent from different cycles. So we have to be learn and how to prevent it from our organization, our network, our data from others. Okay. So of course we have different teams within different people we also. White hat. Well, hat, white hat. Hackers are good guys. There are they use their skills to help organization to improve their securities. Like a blue team. So organization hire these people. They are hired by companies to find and fix security vulnerabilities before malicious hackers can exploit them. Okay. So any hacking. So when I set up my network, so I will hire a white hat hackers. Okay. I will hire a white hat hackers. So they will going to test it. Any leakages or a weakness loose in our network, they'll find it. Okay. They prevent it from anything attacks like that happen. So they secure our network. They report what is these are the possibilities of issues, what can be you can take it. Perform security testing, auditing to find weaknesses, provide a recommendation to strengthen security, following ethical guidelines and working with the permissions. So company permitted it, and you have to follow the ethics. So you should not leak the data like that. These are ethics are also there. Gray. They often look for security flaws without being asked. Okay, so this reported means these hackers. So they learn this ethical hacking and all, and they try to attack an organizational network just to try to steal the data, but they're actually not misusing anything. They do not use their findings for malicious malicious purposes. Okay, they will try to steal your data. They steal it and they will put it back. They don't change it. They don't sell your data. They will don't destroy your data. Okay, but they don't ask you. You're not. It's not company hired guys. So once they found like an independent consultant, type without consulting. Okay, a private detective without hiring. Okay, a private detective without hiring. They detect everything. They will what are there inside, what are the possibilities, what ways it can be exploited. So they will find it and they report to the organization. So these are many weaknesses are there in your organization. So there is a in these many possibility of attacks will happen, and you have to have provide this security. You should provide the security to be make it your tech concern. Okay, there are not they may not have permission to test a system, but usually report vulnerabilities to organizations. Activities finding and sometimes disclosing security flaws without permissions. Sometimes ask for a reward or a payment to fix the issues. Some people in some organizations will hire those people. Their action can be legal or illegal, depends upon how they handle the information. I know how to do it. I know what is the data in your system, but still I didn't destroy it. I didn't change it. I didn't alter anything. Just I see how can we enter. That's it. Okay. I will try to find a loopholes. I found a loophole, but I didn't done anything mistake. But still, once a report is to organization or organization find out someone came in and went outside that without any damages, but they find they trace back to the person who is enter into their network. They trace back it. Either you approached it as a degree head, or maybe they approach it to you. So the company will decide they have to put the case against this person or not, or they want to give you some reward, or they will going to offer a job for you. Okay, there is any possibilities are there. Not this is a very old news. That's like almost like a maybe a 5 years, 10 years back news, maybe 10 years back news. I think there is a girl. She's attacked Ambani. That's Mukesh Ambani's network. Okay, I think Anil Ambani or Mukesh Ambani. I didn't remember because 10 years back it has happened. She attacked their bank account. She changed the password. His bank password she changed. She didn't done anything, just simply she changed his bank password. But who knows his account? How she knows his bank account, his login account. She entered, he changed the password. Okay, not one time, 2 times she did. So second time, so that they gave an offer like either you stop doing her case or maybe job. So they got she got I think she got hired by that Relax company. Okay. So these things are often happens in organization, but most of the people are youngsters, less in the education field, less in the regular educations. Okay, they don't like English or they are put more intelligence highly intelligent in specific part only. Okay. So, but when they are very important to test the networks, mainly testing purpose. They may not able to provide a prevention, but they can able to test a weakness in your network. Finally, black hat. Black hat hackers are the bad guys. They use their skills to exploit vulnerabilities for personal gain or to cause harm. So I want money, so I can transfer money from someone's very big person account. Maybe he has a 1 billion in account. I will steal some 2 millions in from there. Okay. Not much difference. So if you one million is detected from 1 billion, so it's not much impact. Or maybe I can block his account. So just like I said, okay. Or maybe I will expose his all information to publicly. Okay. Some people will do, these hackers will get a lot of big problem because of hackers. Some people steal their accounts information, means enter their, remove their data and they put it back the data into their accounts. So when there is a date changes or occur, when account information changes and they trace it, there is a hacking is happened in a particular period of time, there is a another is access is happened. So even though they are done some illegal, they will get out from the jail also. Okay, I'm talking about a person who's having lot of money illegally, he earn lot of money, but hackers hack his account and expose his information to public. But the person can walk away easily. Why? Because of that's illegally is touching. You want to get the information, you must get through a proper channel only, right? Legally, you have to get it. So black hat hackers generally either to attack or stealing information, exposing their others' information, or maybe there for personal gains or destroying someone's network like that. There is one series is there on the hacking, Mr. Robo. But while watching, hacking is good. The story is psycho story. It is. The guy is himself a kind of psycho. It's a kind of psycho. It is like he's imagine that his father is there or his brother is there, someone is there like that. He's acted as is alone only. He thought he is working with a team. The team is threatening him like that. That's why it is psycho serious. But the hacking techniques are very good. If any possible, guys, anybody is interested, try to find in YouTube Mr. Robo series hacking. Okay, I like one hacking thing that is um, he has to break the jail. So that entire jail connected with a one software system, one system. So he has to enter to that system. Then from there he can open entire doors immediately. He can close doors also. Okay, from that entire centralized software management system only it is, not a button system. Okay, but enter into their network, he has to go inside. He cannot go. And of course, the jail is connected with Wi-Fi. He cannot crack the Wi-Fi. No, lot of YouTube videos, YouTube shorts and all, how to crack Wi-Fi router. Okay, if you don't, if you are not connected directly, physically you are not connected to the Wi-Fi router, no, you cannot do it. You don't know the Wi-Fi password, means you never connected before. You don't know means you never connected. A fresh Wi-Fi router. Okay, you never connected to it. You don't know their password. You physically not connected. Only the wireless connection is there. You cannot crack its password. Okay, you cannot crack its password. It will take lot of time to password. Highly encrypted password it is. 128 bit. That's why we are using Wi-Fi ACS. Okay. Instead of TKIP, we use ACS, much complex than TKIP, ACS is. Okay, encryption wise. In Wi-Fi encryption, we use ACS encryption. Okay, and the password method, is also WPA2 or WPA3. Latest one is WPA3 we are using to provide a password. So it is total encryption. So even that you try to attack like, but still the guy is managed. How? There is a car beside that um, jail. The guy is a person who is the police working in that jail only, but he's sitting in his car, connected his laptop to that Wi-Fi. He's already connected from his laptop to his Wi-Fi connection is there, and laptop also having Bluetooth. So he entered to his laptop through Bluetooth, okay, and he entered into the laptop through Bluetooth means he's in his laptop. The laptop having Wi-Fi connection. So through that Wi-Fi is connected to he enter into their network. Once he's enter into their network, is he enter into their system and open all the jail gates. So that is like just watching. It is very good. How they will do it, which technologies, which tools. Right now we don't do it. Okay, there are a lot of tools are there like a Kali Linux and all things. Okay, so different tools they use it to do it. But there is a lot of methods. As I said, guys, there is a lot of ways to get enter into some. Okay, conducting illegal activities such as stealing personal information, installing ransomware, okay, damaging system, stealing, selling stolen data, or use it for fraudulent purpose, operating outside law and ethical boundaries. The hackers, ethical hackers means there is a boundaries. What to do, what kind of report you have to do it. Okay, there is a certain limit is there. But these guys don't follow those kind of ethicals. Okay, so I am going to give you a break from here. We'll discuss CIA. Okay. Any guys? Okay, up to here, understanding that, so at least, okay, from here, CIA, okay, is how to prevent it. What are the things we have to take care? Okay, what are the policies we have to follow it? That we will go into discuss. Okay, take a small break, relax, 10 minutes, we'll continue. It's very, very